Alright guys, I have not posted a video in quite a while because we have moved to Wisconsin. We moved from Utah to Wisconsin and we got some more land here. We're going to be working some things out where it'll be easier to film some content, and my wife and I moved up here and we're just going to try to enjoy life and start some new things. But anyways, today I have this truck I just picked up to show you. So I mean, it's a little bit rusty, and it's got a flatbed on it now. But it's a 5.4 Triton 2003 F-150, and we're gonna be doing some testing with this guy now. I asked the guy that I bought it from if this was a birdhouse, so I guess it's the gas fill. And it came with some bricks, some extra tires to burn off, so that's a plus. And it came with good tires. The 4x4 actually works. I did pay about $800 for this truck, and in Wisconsin, it's pretty, vehicles are pretty rusty here. So, I mean, no surprise that it has a flatbed on it. It's only got 143,000 miles on it, but they decided to spray foam the floor gaps, and they actually put some sheet metal in here. Otherwise, that'll go right through. Yeah, that's a little piece of rust just fell out right there. But anyways, let's take a look under the hood. Get a brief look at the interior first. Like I said, 143,000 miles. Looks like somebody just punched out all the vents for some reason. It's missing some stuff on the ceiling, seat belt. But for $800, 4x4 works, runs and drives great. Should be a good culprit for some testing. As far as under the hood, I think everything's operable anyways. The AC doesn't work. Someone put a new alternator on it. He did use it as a plow truck, the previous owner did. But otherwise, she's a good runner. The rear brake line's pinched off because there's a leaking brake line or something, I don't know. But I don't even care, so I'll just leave that like that. It's perfect for doing brake stands and burnouts anyways, so it's a win-win. Also, we got a bungee strap holding the rear doors in so they don't just fly out, because I guess that happens. And basically, we got the same thing going on this side. Someone put on a mat or something in there, but anyways, spray foamed floors with pieces of sheet metal. Kind of the same thing going on here. So that's nice. The only other thing that really is interesting about this whole setup is, the biggest thing here, we'll come back to the back in a second, ratchet straps on the gas tank. So that's pretty common to see up here with these older trucks, especially if they're still running like this one is. And then self tappers to hold on your 7-way connector here. That's pretty neat. At least they were good enough to put the Ford emblem back on. But anyways, yeah, we're going to beat up this truck, and hopefully it holds up pretty good. I think it will, especially if I'm like hitting stuff with the front end. This plow mount will kind of take a lot of the blow, I think. But I got the airbags disconnected. The front bumper will probably just push in. Hopefully we can keep the radiator and all the coolant in the radiator. Let's go start it up here and see how she runs. Seems to run pretty good. Turn the radio off, we don't need that. She's still cold. Do a nice little rev limiter while she's cold here. So engine seems pretty healthy. It's actually nice and quiet up here. Basically just hear the fan and I think a bearing on one of the belt tensioners or pulleys or something there. Okay, let's go take her for a rip and see how she holds up.